What's up, YouTube? Thomas L here. Today I saw that new horror musical film, and then the Apocalypse. That movie was awesome. Now the film is both musical and horror, so I decided to do a top five list of my favorite horror music movies. Because I mean, there's not really a whole bunch really qualified to do a top 10 vid of. So instead, I'm just gonna cut it down to a top five vid. I mean, it's an interesting genre mash because two of my favorite genres are horror and comedy, are horror and musicals. So mash both of them up. I'm I'm always interested. So that being said, here's my list. Coming in at number five will be this 2014 movie called Stage Fright. Now this movie is loads of fun. It starred people like Meatloaf was in this, as well as Minnie Driver. And Minnie Driver's character's daughter is wins like the lead in a showcase at a performing arts camp. And there's a killer, the killer that killed Minnie Driver's character ends up this time around killing her, like trying to kill her daughter as well. So it's like, I guess you could say, a family mashup, kind of like the recent Halloween in a way. But this movie was really fun. I mean, it had some pretty decent music in it. Some of the kills was pretty cool, and heck, even the killer bust out a tune. That was pretty cool. I can't say this was like let's see, maybe Halloween meets, I guess you could say, High School Musical. Yeah, that's how I put it. Halloween meets High School Musical. That's how that what you get with this film. It's a really good one. I mean, if you're a fan of both like slasher movies and musicals, this is definitely one for you. And hey, not every day you get to see Meatloaf in a horror film. So, all right. Coming in at number four will be the film Sweeney Todd. Now, this film is, of course, based on the Broadway show, and it starred, Johnny Depp as, pretty much a killer barber. This is definitely one of Depp's best roles. I mean, it's a killer barber, like a barber who kills people. What more could you ask for? I mean, if you see this movie, you're probably not want to go to another barber again. You even had Helena Bonham Carter. She was amazing. Alan Rickman. I love Alan Rickman. I mean, he was an awesome actor. Man, it's a shame he passed away too soon because he was awesome. Jamie Campbell Bower was also in this, who I believe was also in the Twilight films, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I mean, this also has some pretty good songs in it too. And who knew Johnny Depp could sing as much? I mean, I think he probably sang before this film. Oh no, actually, he is a pretty talented singer. I mean, I just remember that I think he toured with some rock group. I think it was Aerosmith, or I know Johnny Depp toured with some sort of rock group. But this was actually the first time I actually knew how much of a good singer Johnny Depp could be. And he was really good in Sweeney Todd. I mean, if you guys still haven't had a chance to check out Sweeney Todd, give it a go. It's a really good one. Heck, I highly doubt NBC will ever want to try, or NBC or Fox will ever want to try to make a live televised of Sweeney Todd. This would not work for a live televised event. All right, coming in at number three will be the film Repo: The Genetic Opera. This movie is awesome. And for one, it stars Anthony Head. You even had Alexa Vega from Spy Kids fame. Heck, Paris Hilton is even good in this film. I mean, who? This is probably the better performance that Paris Hilton has ever given. To be honest with you, he even had the great Bill Moseley, probably one of my favorite horror actors. I believe this film is also based on a play, if I'm not mistaken. And the film was also directed by Darren Lynn Bousman, who also did like two of the Saw movies, and he did a few other stuff. This also has some awesome killer tunes. And Alexa Vega, who knew she could sing? I never even knew Bill Moseley could sing. I mean, before this, I knew him from stuff like Texas Chainsaw 2, loads of other horror films. I never knew he could bust out a tune well. And the dude who plays the grave robber, I think his name is Terrence. I know his first name is Terrence. Can't remember his last name. You even had Sarah Brightman. She was actually pretty good in this. I mean, if you guys for every reason haven't seen Repo the Genetic Opera, check it out. It has lots of pretty cool kills in it. I mean, this movie is gory. I mean, it's pretty much about Anthony Head's character who repossesses human organs. That's where you get from this. And you may have Par Sorvino as the villain. Par Sorvino was really good in this. Yeah, definitely check this one out. I mean, the movie just turned 10 years old this year, like last month. Boy, feel old there. But yeah, if you guys never seen Repo yet, I highly recommend it. It's actually more, I guess you could say more like a B movie, but it's actually a really good one. And I gotta say, we never like got to see like a sequel, or I still kind of want to see a prequel to this. But yeah, it's really cool. I mean, I still got the movie on DVD, and I'll watch it constantly. It's a really good horror film worth checking out. All right, coming in at number 2 will be Little Shops of Horror. Will be the horror comedy classic, Little Shop of Horrors. I mean, this one, of course, starred Rick Moranis. He even had that the weird tree in this. Ellen Green as the role of Audrey. You even had the likes of Steve Martin, Tisha Campbell Martin. I think Bill Murray was also in this. Little Shop of Horror is awesome. I mean, heck, even the tree busted out some tunes. This movie, like the music in this, like Suddenly Seymour is an iconic song. I mean, you'll probably hear that like that song have been played during other stuff like the song Suddenly Seymour appeared in shows like the Goldbergs, Glee kind of did like a spoof of that song. Little Shop of Horror, it's a classic. I mean, it's really iconic. The way the tree looks was pretty cool. And Rick Moranis, he was awesome in this. I kind of wish he makes a comeback soon. I've always adored Rick Moranis. He was awesome. And Ellen Green as Audrey was really amazing too. I mean, yeah, if you guys never, for every reason, still haven't had a chance to check out Little Shop of Horrors, check it out. It's an 80s classic. And it's actually pretty much, it's technically a horror film. I mean, there's like some stuff that will make you jump on this. And the tree I meant was, like, the tree used to always creep me out when I was young. But yeah, Little Shop of Horrors, it's an awesome one. Alright. Coming in at number 1, it's another classic, and that will be the classic Rocky Horror Picture Show. I mean, you got Tim Curry in drag as the famous Dr. Frank and Furter. You even had I mean, Meatloaf was even this. Speaking of Meatloaf, no wonder why he appeared in Stage Fright. I guess it was kind of similar to Rocky Horror Picture Show in a weird way. Anyway, who doesn't love Meatloaf? Meatloaf's awesome. Also, you even had Susan Sarandon in this. This also had some pretty good songs in it. This is also pretty much a horror movie too, because there are some frightening scenes that happen in this, and it's literally the most weirdest movie you ever want to see. And I mean, it's actually pretty a weird one, but it's still pretty decent. I mean, it came out in 1975, and I think it's a movie that still holds up today. The music, still holds up, I believe. Hey, Fox recently had like a televised event of it, which I think had Victoria Justice in it, Adam Lambert. That was actually pretty decent, but wasn't as good as the film version. Because Rocky Horror Picture Show, it's awesome. I mean, definitely check out Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's a true '70s horror classic. It's really good. And Tim Curry, come on, he was amazing in this too. And I gotta say that televised event, it was pretty cool to see Tim Curry make like a little cameo. That was actually pretty cool to see. I kind of miss seeing Tim Curry on screen. He like stuff like It, Rocky Horror Picture Show. He was always awesome and stuff in films. So it would be cool seeing Tim Curry make some sort of comeback, kind of like Rick Moranis. But yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show, it's really good. I mean, heck, even around Halloween, AMC will usually do like a re-release of Rocky Horror Picture Show. Heck, some of the other dudes around here actually do like a re-release of Rocky Horror Picture Show. I never went to them because they show a little too late. But heck, if they ever have a chance, if there's ever a chance that Rocky Horror Picture Show comes to the big screen, like maybe a little earlier, I probably would see this on the big screen because it's a classic. And I mean, classic music is in this. Good actors, such a good one. So that's why Rocky Horror Picture Show is my number one favorite. All right, that's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. Number 5, Stage Fright. 4, Swingin Todd. 3, Repo the Genetic Opera. 2, Little Shop of Horrors. 1, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Now, there's a few other ones I probably could have added. Let's see. Halloween is not a musical film. I googled horror movie and musical films, and some reason they added Halloween. That is not a musical film, people. It would be cool seeing a Halloween Broadway show, but nah, that's not. Nah. All right. Oh, Cannibal the Musical is actually a pretty good one. That one I believe, was directed by the South Park guys, Trey Parker and Matt Stone. That's actually more of a guilty pleasure. Speaking of Repo, The Devil's Carnival is actually a pretty decent one. I don't know why Night of the Living Dead is not a horror film, people. I mean, it's a horror movie, not a horror, not a musical, I meant to say. But yeah, let me leave you guys. What are some of your favorite horror musical movies? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.